This is my one-time quarantine tank. I didn't like it down here. It's on the floor almost on a unit. I don't think you can keep your eye on the fish that well when in quarantine. I think that's why I lost 2 rainbow fish to velvet, because they just hid in the plants and I didn't see that that's what they had. So it's just got female guppies in. Most of these female, well, yeah, all but one of these female guppies have never been pregnant. So I just keep them in case I want to breed a specific fish with them. I've got quite a nice one there with some black on her tail, and I've got a nice black male in my other tank. I may at some point put them together, and then I know what I'm going to get near enough. So only one of them were born in this tank. Usually the females in here seem to eat the babies. That was when I put the very old female in here. She's from the big tank. She was on her last legs. This is what I always say, if you take a female out of a tank, they usually have a lot longer life. She's been in here about 4 months, I think, now. And I really thought she was dead. But, so she's fine. I'd like to take some of the other females out, but really I can't afford the babies. I have way too many babies. So what I'm doing with this tank is I'm putting it in the office. I'm going to do a more natural tank, some real driftwood, some really nice plants, and I do think I want some mountain minnows in it, because I don't want to place a heater. I want to have minimal amount of stuff inside the tank. I'm going to use something which I think somebody's told me is quite controversial now, which I am going to use under gravel filters. I've used under gravel filters in my tanks for about 16 years altogether when I had tanks when I was younger. In fact, that and box filters were the only things you had. In my 150 gallon we had under gravel filters and huge box filters either side of the tank, and we never did things like gravel vac or change water or anything. With the big lights you used to get back then, basically you would lose a lot of water every day, so you were always filling the tank up with fresh water. But we never had such things as gravel vac. We never had any chemicals to put in. The water came straight out the tap, and we never lost a fish. So yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so I am going to be putting in the under gravel filters. I will use one of these filters to start off with to make sure that the tank is cycled, and I will put these original guppies in there first and get them settled. It's really now just getting my husband to move the unit that's in there so this can go in the office. So it may be another 20 years before it gets done. We don't know. I don't know what I would do with these females. I think some of them I think I put in here because they have damaged spines. I've got a little female there. She's got a damaged spine. I'll put her in with the tetras in the tetra tank, and I may put the others in the big tank. I'm not sure. Or I may put them all in the tetra tank. I don't have much luck also growing plants down here. It could be that I had to put so much stuff, medication, in this tank for fish when they were sick, because this was also a hospital tank for a while, and so there's still things in it that plants don't like, maybe a bit of salt, and bits and pieces. None of it seemed to affect my assassin snails, although I can't see any at the moment. I did have a bit of a problem with this tank this morning. The heater seemed to have been up too high, so I had to do a water change, bring the temperature down to normal, and just check that the heater is working properly and the thermostat in it's not broken. So I don't know what other people think of under gravel filters. I mean, I've never had a problem with them, you know. We never used to have fish die at all. People, I don't know, people might not like them because they've never tried them. I don't know. Anyway, this is what I'm going to do once my husband decides that he can move all the units about so that this will fit in. I may then just get a small tank to go here at the bottom for some shrimp, because I really like shrimp and I haven't been able to have them for a while.